There are people that are listening to this right now that are suffering extreme hardship and distress. And what they don't realize is there are solutions that are available not only to themselves, but to their family and to their loved ones. The reason I find that most people are not looking for these solutions is because they simply have no knowledge of two things. One, what it is they're actually doing, and two, what could be achieved if they actually decided to do some re-education. One of the hardest things to do is to unlearn. I speak to a lot of people who are confused when I start talking about monetary systems. People who say to me, but I thought I was in the monetary system. My first book, Things We Were Never Told About Money, explains very simply why it is you are not in the monetary system. It is one of the greatest misleadings of the common man that currency and debt is somehow going to create wealth. In order to achieve wealth, one needs to have wealth assets. It cannot be done with debt-based positions. If you are new to this, let me explain what debt-based positions are, and all of it begins with a promissory debt note that comes out of a central bank. It's promissory debt because once upon a time, the common man would leave gold and silver with the commercial bank in exchange for a certificate or a piece of paper known as an IOU. But the gold and silver has long since gone, and now all we're left with is the useless, worthless pieces of paper which can be printed into oblivion and extinction by a central bank. This is known as quantitative easing. It gives the impression that everything is going up in value, but what is actually happening is there is more currency in the system, devaluing the entire currency pool. The following assets are all debt-based: stocks, shares, equities, bonds, annuities, treasuries, superannuation, IRAs, cash in a commercial bank, 401ks, insurances, and real estate. Everything I have just mentioned is debt-based for two reasons. One, because it is centralized and comes under government or institutional control. And two, because of the enormous counterparty risk that ensues. It's also remunerated in fiat currency on an economic supply-demand model. If one were to move to wealth-based assets, exactly the opposite would happen. Regardless of what you've been told or what your beliefs are, physical gold is at the base of all Western constitutional monetary systems, closely followed by my favorite asset of all, physical silver. If you don't hold any physical gold and silver, you simply have no wealth positions. We also have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is simply the most successful asset of the last 16 years. Bitcoin can be classified as monetary for three reasons. One, because it is decentralized. Two, because it has zero counterparty risk. And three, because of its homogeneous nature and its ability to store value over time. These are the elements that one requires in order to become wealthy over time. We are not here to be consumers. We are not here to service the retail outlets, the supermarkets, and the big box stores. We are here to protect our families, our children, and our grandchildren. We are here to protect our neighbours and our communities. We are here as spiritual beings. And most of all, we are here to live a long, healthy, happy life. Becoming wealthy gives you choices. Choices gives you freedom, and freedom gives you life. Make good choices.